What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell 2 Game of Saving Throws 59.
59.
Let's go.
Dude.
10 more to go.
Waiting for freaking this night since last week.
Truth be told. Truth be told.
As soon as it ended.
Oh, dude. This was one of those sessions we could have gone Coachella long for. That night we spent together with Jan and Ben, where it was like 3 o'clock my time, which I'm pretty sure you guys saw the sun come up. We could have done that last week, but here we are after a huge reveal, and we're back. And there's some big news floating out there, isn't there, Becca?
Yeah, so I'm partnered.
Let's go! Malacca.
Got the email today. They said you're in. Come on.
What's your button drop?
I have no
About
idea.
time they sobered up and made you partner.
It is beyond overdue. We are so proud of you, Becca!
Oh,
Fought
so
the
much love
hard
to you
way.
all. Seriously, this was a fun old time. I'm glad we made that. I don't want to apply ever again.
I fully expect banana burning on button drop day.
Like the ceremony of banana.
Nope.
So amazing.
I need a small little fire pit where we just constantly burn bananas. Like we sacrifice a banana every day.
Dude, if we could have a fire pit on stream, I would constantly smell like smoke. Oh
Thank you for
no!
this bountiful harvest. We
Becca
give
is
you banana.
frozen!
No!
You're back, you're out of it now.
I was too much movement, too much energy. The internet could not contain me.
Yeah, your ISP's going crazy over on y'all side.
Yeah, we had a major hiccup last night, but it seemed to right itself pretty quickly. So
Yeah, it'll definitely right itself. So that's our one big major announcement since we're running late here. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We've been on tech support with Streamloots, but they are a Spain-based company, so I don't believe that they have the tech support people that they need to help us at the moment. So as you guys have seen, Streamloots is not currently functioning, so I do not recommend anyone trying to redeem anything. Has anyone actually tried to redeem a card and it not worked or anything like that? Please do let me know through Discord. No, okay. Looks like it stopped working around 10 o'clock tonight. Mud, I'm gonna try one last time right now to send you a chest just to see.
chest me, daddy.
Yeah, network error. Okay.
It's a whole different context, I
Sorry,
think.
what?
Do you have any cards in your repertoire, Mud? Okay, so it does look like you can play cards. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
I don't have any on me right now.
Okay,
No.
so it looks like, so I won't turn it off. It looks like if you have cards, you can play them.
That's good, at least.
So that is news. I'm gonna look at redemptions. Yeah, looks like those are fully functional. Just to let you guys know, at the very start of this game from last week, we are continuing over the inspiration from last week. That's something we don't normally do, but we got into battle right at the very beginning yesterday. So, or not yesterday, but last week. So we all currently have inspiration. So don't use any inspiration on us right now. We are all very, very much good to go on that front. However, since we do have a problem right now, people are not able to buy Streamloots. We are going to bring an old school solution back for all of you OGs out there in the community that know how this worked before. Inside of the skills, we have a 500 ember dice roll. It will roll the graphic of the crazy D1 that we have in chat. And it will activate the dice roller, and it's going to give you a roll. As of tonight, since no one can buy any new active Streamloots cards, if you roll that die for 500 embers, community across the board is getting a +2 to their roll. If you are a community member that is between rank 70 and 80, you will be getting a +3 to your roll.
Dude, that is massive.
Nice.
So when this happens, if you do hit and you achieve rolling a 20 with your additions, I will activate the lightning as we have in all the old episodes that you've seen, and I will roll a 1d4. Out of that 1d4, I will be applying purple cards and above.
Woo, baby.
Auto
Nice.
applied. So if you were looking to play tonight but you do not have stream loot cards, a skill die is available to you, and we're gonna rock that tonight. So have fun with it. If you guys want to participate, as always, that is a benefit. You don't necessarily have to play at all. We appreciate you guys being here and watching and bringing us energy while we get to perform and do this. If you currently already have stream loot cards, you are very, very lucky. Feel free and play them, and by God, help us survive.
You came prepared.
All right, let's get this thing kicking. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Man. Oh, it's already happened before we can even get the episode started. Oh my goodness.
Gotta test it, right?
Break those lightnings. I want to hear them.
Yeah, now Willow, I will get your lightning right off the bat here in a second. Oh my goodness.
This is very like chat. You guys never disappoint.
I missed the lightning spam.
Dude, seeing some of the old episodes where the lightning spam was real, that was good.
Crack, crack, crack.
It's constant. Tom Holland.
Last week on Game of Saving Throws, you guys traversed the tunnels of the glacier that the village of frost giants, Svardborg proper, sits on. As you guys made your way through the tunnels, you made an acquaintance with a white dragon, Bergeron, who proposed an alliance in spiritual form. Histor Faust taking on the call, his paternal call to all dragons, to try to save his still alive wife. You guys were able to make your way through those glacier caverns, pick up some really badass items in the process. An amazing helm that our own Ruby Shore wears now, adorned with jewels. The now partnered warrior queen of the Fae. You guys were able to make it up topside. Look out at a patrol still waiting in front of a large glacier wall where you guys chose to encounter and take this patrol head on to make your way into Svardborg proper. Ultimately, this led you to discovering the existence of Harshnag's life as he threw back his hood, sending his winter wolf in protection of Valas and Kiki, where we left off last week. We pick up with Harshnag's turn at the top of the round. Before Harshnag can do anything, Mr. Faust, will you please take the floor?
You salty son of a bitch, you! You're still alive!
You're goddamn right I am.
This crew's mean. We're gonna need a little extra help on this. Histor reaches behind him, opens up his dimensional portal, inspired by seeing his Bash brother, Harshnag, resurrected from the dead. Breaks off a piece of that crystal that has been sitting in that dimensional portal and yeets it from that white dragon onto the ground.
As that crystal slams down into the snow and ice and sticks, a massive lightning strike hits, electrifying in between the party. Better get that D4 ready.
In my hand.
That is 3 cards from Willow's drop.
Woo! Woo!
All right. Ruby, I'm giving you the swashbuckler card.
Oh.
Oh, yar.
You can use that between yourself or Kiki.
Okay.
Mr. Faust, please take the coveted Action Surge card.
Woo! Big dog cards. I like them.
Valas, receive the Arcane Recovery.
Yeah.
In true fashion, before an episode, I do not have my own character sheet pulled up. I have Harshnag's, but I don't have Cheekios.
It's okay. Most of the time, I don't have dice.
But now D&D
Not
Beyond's
anymore.
got your back.
There it is. That alpha access to those dice is a beautiful thing.
Thank you, Roll20 and D&D Beyond.
Chat, if you haven't used the dice roller on D&D Beyond yet, it's legit.
Totally worth your subscription. All right. Has anybody else rolled in hit on the dice before I roll for Harshnag's turn? I don't think so. I think Willow's been the only one so far. Seeing Histor in a predicament. Harshnag is going to try and jump.
What?
Welcome to giant strength.
I heard that giants can't jump.
What happens to the ground when he lands?
Wasn't there a
That's
movie
not-
about that?
That's not frost giants, though. Harshnag, which, by the way, I have added in all the cards now. Emery, Kiki, Harshnag, and Dante Alfonso are all available with a exclamation point in their first name to see their stats. All right, here it's coming in. Athletics, this is a +9. The DC is an 18. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Dirty 20!
Ooh, sexy.
Mr. Sylvester, I'm coming up the range!
Let fucking go! Go on!
Harshnag is going to jump with all of his strength and fly up on the back end of that dragon, just swinging over. That will use my movement and my action. No. That's just my movement. That's just my movement.
Homeboy still got some action.
Dude, I'm going to see it. Okay, by the way, important retcon to let you guys know. The manacles that Radio placed last episode, while they are interdimensional manacles, they will still function as regular manacles. So the frost giant that is on the back of the white dragon is currently cuffed in front. It's used and swung its axe, and it's pulled up on the reins. All things it would have been able to do with its manacles. Just to note for everybody, Harshnag's going in for a sleeper. He's gonna go to choke him out.
Yes. Oh, get it, son.
All right. This will be a strength contest with him with disadvantage against the other frost giant.
I wish I could help.
You already have. You got the manacles on.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say manacles, I just get an image of like a man with tentacle arms.
Manacles.
It's like mansplaining.
That was amazing.
You know,
That was amazing radio.
All right. Let's go. All right. We're gonna roll that frost giants first. So we're going straight up athletics versus athletics, man. +9s versus +9s.
Whew.
Gosh.
$18 on the first roll. $22 on the second. Okay, come on, Harshnag. We need big roll. Big roll.
Come on, buddy.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
Yes. Oh.
I'm going to drag all of you back to hell with me.
As Harshnag goes to tuck and currently has him grappled. Harshnag's taking him over.
Wait, over the side of the fucking the dragon?
Yup. So
Nice.
for Harshnag to do this, he's going to pull and try to full fall with that giant below him. This is going to be an athletics check with a DC of 20 to work. Otherwise, he will not be taking partial damage. They're both going to take damage.
Come on.
Oh.
All right. Let's go, baby!
That's what I'm talking about. Right there.
Hot dice.
Get that tackle. Bring him down.
The big man takes Leifwar to the ground. This is 40 feet of fall damage. And he's going to take every ounce of it. All right. Wish I had the auto button for that.
Shackled, sleepered, and body slammed. Oh, eat your heart out, WWE.
Please tell me this guy just cries and goes home, right? I'm done. I didn't even want to be this.
This
Don't make me do it. I don't want to go.
Ugh.
This dude's about to get executed with those manacles on. 1d6 for every 10 feet. All right.
Jeez.
6, 9, 12, All right. He's gonna take 16 points of bludgeoning damage on this fall. He is going to be laying prone now. This was,
Good.
we'll make this all, this is all gonna be consume Harshnag's action. Harshnag is going to take partial. He's gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage on this fall down into the ice. He will be currently on top of Leifwar.
Meat shield.
All right.
I think I would smile any bigger if I tried.
Have you tried?
I just can't.
I see that a little more damage for Harshnag being on top with him there. You know what? Yeah, I'll give that to you. We'll roll an additional 2d6 with him coming down with his elbows and knees on the back. That's a 6.
Ouch.
And double 6s. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Since it was a strategic move, he rolled, he's placed well. All right, so that's going to be a total of, man, that was a nice addition right there. That's 28 points of damage.
Oh man,
That can't feel
Leifwar
good.
is not happy. He's not happy.
What is his name again? Leifwar?
Leifwar. Leifwar is the general. All right. Berserkers on mammoths. They're riding in towards that red dragon immediately, still scorched and singed. Both of them are gonna come at Dante. All right. Man, dude, there's so many cards. I used the encounter builder this time just to go through it. I'm so thankful for it right now. All right, mammoths, they're gonna run in with a gore attack. These are plus 10s to hit. Ugh.
Jeez.
First mammoth. Thank God that's not a nat 20. 29 will hit on Dante. Shit. 28 will hit on Dante. All right. All right. So. Dante is going to take 50 points of piercing damage from both of those mammoths. Or I'm sorry, 50 total points between the two mammoths.
Oh. Oh man.
I'm stealing all the high numbers on the dice.
Yeah, you are. Poor chat took out a lot of those nat ones for you.
I did
Most
take some.
necessary sacrifice.
I did take some high numbers there. I will lay down a. Right now, I want everybody in the party. Since I took some high numbers, I want everybody in the party to roll a d20.
I'm gonna do with the D&D Beyond roller.
Just a straight up 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The B is a 20, right?
Did you? Yeah, the B is 20.
Yeah, nat
Wait.
20.
Why is a B a 20?
Because it's for
It's-
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Oh, a D. I
Yeah,
thought you said
Beyond.
a B.
No, it's a B.
It is the B. It's
So
for
I was
beyond.
really
Beyond.
confused.
Valas, take the Strength Before Death card.
Yes.
Thanks to the community.
Fucking right.
Good to see the nat 20s
Actually-
continue even with the dice on D&D Beyond.
I have 2 of those now. Let's go.
Oh, no shit. Let's go.
Yup.
I mean, for Valas, it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Gonna need them. Why are my notes just littered with typos? God damn. Who wrote this shit?
Whiskey.
You did, you illiterate.
You did, you illiterate.
Canadian
fuck.
Myth wrote it.
Hey, let's get something straight. I don't drink Canadian whiskey, and I never will. You
Because it
West-
might
hey,
make you apologize for once.
No, yes, I'm sorry. Because it's fucking gross. Caustic's uncle drinks Canadian whiskey, and I can't stand it.
Oh, there's worse
Your
things in
uncle.
life than Crown.
Yeah.
All right, those guys are
in it.
getting a gore attack. These berserkers are going to swing their axe. They are a +5 to hit. Public roll coming in on both of them. I am taking all of their high numbers. I'm going to stop using the public dice. I'm
Whoops.
done. All it's doing is hurting me. All right. Those berserkers are going to do a total of 18 points. So Dante's going to take 68 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh, not good. Not good. Dante has, well, luckily he has 256 hit points. All right, all right, all right, all right. Tight, 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 tight. That's going to end their turn. Oh, we get a big bad Ember Shark in here. Let's go. On that Ember Shark, since we got an Ember Shark, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the virtual one for you since I don't have a command for it. Oh, I think D&D Beyond has already lost its mind. We're gonna go have for a refresh. Or I'm sorry, Roll20 has lost its mind. All right, one more dice in for turn and one more. Perfect. You guys can all hear music?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So good.
All right. Alistar is going to have to roll a d6 to see if she'll get her arrow back. 2. She does not. God, this is a crazy battlefield. She's gonna take shots. She's gonna see Cheekios take this massive, or she's gonna see Dante take this massive damage. And she's gonna take 2 shots, one in each mammoth rider. Actually, from her angle, she's gonna have to go with, she's gonna go with the very first one that she can see.
But she doesn't have over penetration. She can't shoot through both.
Not what I thought you said.
It'd be one hell of an arrow to make it through the other side. All right, I will not take the community's dice roll, and I'll roll that my own. I'm gonna lay off that thing. 17, that will hit. Second one, 19, that will hit. Using the namesake Cheekios die. I haven't got to use that in a long time. Beautiful
You don't
die.
use
It is. Our beautiful archers making them hits.
I actually have mostly used it for his death saving throws. This is a
Very special, then.
dire time. I feel this is a dire
You're
time.
letting it savor its power
I
for the right moments.
I use my namesake dice all the time, and it usually fucks me, which is, I think, the intended role.
All right. Alistar, pull back her bow. Multiple shots in towards their side. Those are going to do 30 points of damage on the first arrow.
Get it.
Dang.
I don't think that Berserker's gonna live.
That's okay.
No, that Berserker takes both arrows, is looking like he is on death. Or hold on, no, I forgot. These guys got hit. These guys got hit with dragon fire. Didn't they? They got hit. They got hit with a full.
Which guys?
Yeah, on Dante's side, because they both released. They did a they did a breath weapon, and Alistar did the her tornado shot. Correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I think so.
Yeah, during that surprise round. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, this Berserker over here is DTD.
Cool.
Get it.
Yes, let's clear this field.
The second Berserker is DTD.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Whew.
All right, holding Cheekios' turn during the surprise round, seeing Dante get messed up, Cheekios is going to run in and place his hands back on Dante's tail. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at the 4th level. Oh, auto roll. So beautiful. 26 points of healing over to Dante's way. All right. Let's go. So he's only got 42 points on him. Let's go. That will place Cheekios right here. Cheekios will once again be holding his turn, monitoring the battlefield for massive damage occurred.
Oh, just wait.
Those mammoths, losing their riders, are still going to attack Dante. Oh no, I forgot. I got these other mammoths over here to do too. Yeah, they're gonna be coming in over an Alistar. All right. Nat 20 and a 4. Second one is going to miss. They're also going in for a stomp attack as well. Nat 1 and a 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Between the Nat 20 gore and being stomped on, Cheekios is going to take 79 points of damage.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
That's 10 more than a good time.
It's going to be a total of 121 points. As he screams out in pain. Jeez, it feels like I can't get to any of you guys' turns. It's just all my NPCs.
There's a lot of people in this initiative.
Yeah, there is a lot of people in this initiative. Cheekios is very angry, multiple pieces of me. Dante is very angry. Dante with a 6 will get his breath weapon back. He's gonna let that thing fly. They gotta make dexterity saving throws. That is an 8. They will fail. They're going to take the maximum amount of damage from his breath weapon. That is going to be another, not maximum amount, they'll be taking average. They'll be taking another 63 points of damage. That is an exact mark to breath weapon DTD on both of those mammoths.
Yes.
Nice.
At 126 hit points on the dot.
And we were gonna sneak around this fight.
Hey, don't get cocky, asshole.
You have big meat shields right now, but if one of these things hits you, it's bad news.
Bears.
I'll just turn myself into a fart and float away.
Fly like a bird. Kiki,
Yes.
welcome back to the land of the living.
Yay.
Sort of,
She's
since you're an undead
angry.
monkey.
Yeah, you know, whatever. Potato, potato. Okay, so we got 2 wolves right there, right?
One of them is Harshnag's.
One of them is
Harsh.
Harshnag's, yeah.
Which one of those was Harshnag's again?
The left one.
Left one.
Okay. All right, we're going for the right one because I assume that one looks meaner at me. Like that one might be actually coming for me and the other isn't. Hopefully can I tell that? Does Kiki know that one of them is mean and the other isn't?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
considering that last wolf has latched onto the other one.
The other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Just making sure. I couldn't remember where that one was. All right. All right, we're going to do our unarmed strike and then a flurry of blows. So that way we get our 3 attacks on that one. Yep. Okay. So here we go for our first one. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
.26 will hit.
Good. Thank goodness.
Thank
All
you
right,
guys
and
for
that
the
is-
second wind of the performance.
That's going to be 10 points of damage on that first hit. And then we're going to we're going to expend our key point. And we are going to do a flurry of blows. So that is going to give me 2 unarmed attacks.
What did this
Again.
thing get hit with?
My fists,
No,
my feet.
this winter wolf.
He got hit with my lightning, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Winter Wolf was in the line that he shot out on that left side.
Yeah, which was like 50 plus damage.
Yeah, it's 50 damage. So what was your total again, Kiki? I'm sorry.
That first one was 10
Okay, awesome.
points of damage. Yes.
That
get
winter
to-
wolf. That winter wolf is looking. Oh no, that's DTD, Kiki. That's DTD.
Oh,
I forgot to
wait.
roll damage
She's
from
so
the.
angry. She just goes up with her fist and goes like right straight to its forehead, and it dies a lot faster than she anticipated, and she's kind of disappointed. She turns back to Valas and like looks at her hand like, when did I get so strong?
Yeah. I loosened it up for you.
Sure. All right, she's going to then, since she still can take her flurry of blows, she's not done. Oh, how dumb does she want to be?
It's Kiki. She was in a blanket eating bacon.
Yeah. All right, she can make it over. They're downed on the ground where Harshnag is.
And he's prone.
Perfect.
He's prone, so that's advantage on your attacks.
Let's go say hello to our prone friend over there. So she is gonna run over there. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, her walking speed, that's good. Yeah, we can make it over there. It's not letting me move her.
Click on the arrow.
Yeah. I can't move her.
All right, I will get that done in just a second.
our 2 flurry of blows attack on there. So I'm going to roll that one. All right, that is going to be a 25 to hit.
25 will hit. All right.
Perfect.
Cool. You got control. You can place it where you need it.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool. Perfect. I'm happy with that. We are of the same mind right now. Take what you will out of that. All right. And for our second one, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, cool. All right. For bludgeoning damage, I'll just add these up together. That's going to be a total of 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
17 points of bludgeoning damage. All right.
Yeah, she's just going up and kicking his head while he's down. I don't like you. She's just kicking him constantly.
All right.
Face.
All right. Ruby, Histor, roll a 1d20.
That's a nat 1. I'm done.
That's a nat 20. I'm good.
Well,
I'm a good.
I need to go charge this in the moonlight. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. What? It's the Scorpio flower moon tonight. I might actually get some extra hit points out of it.
Can we just average both of ours out? That would save his store a little bit.
It's all you.
All right. With your nat 20, and from all of these dice rolls that have been coming in with lovely support for us, I am placing you guys with the coveted magic item eye.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Well then, hello.
A f***ing eye?
I love those items.
I'm actually sorry that I screwed that roll off, but you know what? If Histor hit a 1, then it was definitely destined for you.
I am an active collector of those items.
Apparently, with all your swords.
The magic item eye, there's no telling what it could be. It will not be possibly for any individual person. That is going to be a team item.
It's gonna be like some sort of Power Ranger situation where you make a Megazord.
You got a dock.
Unless it
I'm
is.
thinking Planet Earth.
If it's a specific
Captain
item,
Earth,
then it will be
Captain
going to
Planet.
Ruby. But more than likely on that table, it's usually wild things.
With our 20s combined.
I feel bad for taking so many of these high rolls and then seeing what they roll on the dice. They support
Someone
me,
throw
I
their
will
back.
support back.
Deck of mini things. I don't want that.
Awkward Tyson.
Please don't give me the deck of many things. That sounds.
Keep your
not
deck of many
responsible.
things. I just don't
That is
want
the
it.
one character who does not need the deck of many things.
No, I pray that roll is different. Kiki, the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it. She's just gonna. Her turn is just continually kicking his head. Just calling him names. You're an idiot, a poop head, a jerk, a monster. Just constantly.
Love Kiki.
Mm-hmm. You guys, my character should not be allowed to wish anything. Either of them.
End of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I now know of your name, Histor Faust. Where shall we go?
You see that big ice giant over there? Kill him.
Histor, you now have control of Eisendrag.
Oh!
I need you to Google the adult white dragon card on D&D Beyond.
Oh no! Don't put this on me right now!
With
All right.
great power comes great responsibility.
I honestly didn't think Misty stepping my happy ass up here would net this, but okay, let's see what happens.
You slam that piece.
Adult white dragon. All right, card incoming. Ancient white dragon, adult red dragon. Come on, white dragon wormling. Get me what I want, damn it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay,
You want
please.
to release your breath weapon?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna breath weapon in on this guy.
All right, I got you. I'm seeing this to your Discord now. Actually, I'm gonna put it down in chat so you can pull it up easily.
That's actually even better.
All right. Going in with your cold breath. So, this is cold breath against a frost giant. It is immune to cold, so we will have to. You'll want to do something else.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't processing in my head.
Now that I have the card, I can actually read what it does.
So you can go in. Your biggest deal is your wing attack from where you're up. That will bowl them over and can knock them prone. And then you can go down with a claw attack
Yeah. Let's do wing attack to claw.
for a bite. Bite will yield you the most. So go for a wing attack. They got to make a dexterity saving throw of 19.
There it is.
And you're going to be doing, it's going to do the average damage each time that it does. All right, I will not be rolling that
The
die.
hit points, or do you want me to?
I will keep track of the hit points.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you know where it's at. That's a 6. Dexterity? Yeah, it's down. Down goes Frasier.
Going for that bite.
All right, it's going to do 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and they're going to be knocked prone. Please roll with advantage on your bite attack.
Let's see, bite is plus 11. Actually gonna roll physical dice on this one. Oh fuck yes. Oh, it's not a nat 20, it's a 19. Shit. But I'm pretty sure that hits.
But Histor, you just got a nat 20 from Holivar. You have a action surge card.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Very nice.
very dangerous. That's gonna do some real damage.
All
All
right.
right, so let me plus this in there. It's in the 30s. 19 plus 11. Yeah, it's 30.
All right, 30 hits. It's going to do 17 points of piercing damage. The cold damage will not apply because it is immune. You have done 70, 80 points of damage to this other frost giant. God, you guys have got all the rolls right now. All right, that'll end Eisendrag's turn. Ruby Shore.
Let's do this. Okay. For Ruby. What are we going to do? Okay. we're gonna try something new. And we are going to cast. Let me see. Not that.
Histor.
We're gonna. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah.
For Cheesecake's last roll, I am going to award you the Elemental Adept card specifically for your axe. So whenever you want to apply the cold damage, since we are in that environment, due to those rolls, you may do so with that card.
Okay. At the 4th level, I am going to cast Shatter on our little trio group right here. That should be fun. So that is going to be a Constitution saving throw for all 3 of them.
Constitution saving throw. All right, I'm gonna roll for the mammoths. What is the mammoth's constitution? Got to be pretty good, right? Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, plus 5. That's a 20 on them.
Oh yeah, that one's no save.
Yeti time. Sweaty Yeti. Sweaty Yeti's a +6. Oh, but I rolled a 2.
Oh, it fails. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yetis
Good.
are up next too. Looks like Histor. I think you just got the medicine card, +1 to a medicine.
Thank you.
All right, so for that Yeti, that's going to be for full damage 20 points, and then for the 2 mammoths, 10 each.
Oh shit. That Yeti is on death's door.
She doesn't get another attack though.
You got hero points.
It feels a little too early. That's her first attack going in. Feeling not like she's there yet.
Oh my god, these mammoths are also on death's door. Remember,
But I have Hector with me.
you do have Hector.
I have Hector. Let me bring up my fire elemental. Forgot about Hector.
Oh yeah, Hector
I almost
rolls on your
started
turn,
searching
doesn't
up-
he?
I started searching Hector in D&D Beyond. I'm like, wait, no, that's the name I gave him.
Don't forget about Dre.
This doesn't work. All right, we are going to move Hector in there, and he's going to do 2 attacks. We're going to do 1 on 1 mammoth, 1 on the Yeti. So I'm going to go ahead and move him in. He's good on reaching them.
Ooh, think a fire elemental on the Yeti? Ugh,
Yes,
it's just a lot of
gonna give him a
single hair.
hug. It's got to go for touch. Just grab him by the nipples. I don't have control over my fire element.
Sorry, what?
Taking a play from my mom's book, apparently.
You do now.
Perfect, thank you.
Out of context, you probably shouldn't say that.
That sounded worse. When she played D&D, that's how she attacked other characters. I should have clarified. My mom. This is worse. This is way worse.
Nobody's used their inspiration, have they?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Small note: my mom played D&D for the first time. That's how she attacks. So when I say grabbed their nipples and attacked them that way. That's not how my mom engages people in real life.
She electrified someone through their nipples.
Yes, she did. Okay, so we're doing this fire elemental style. Hector is just gonna, because it's via touch. The multi-attack is a touch attack. We're gonna go for it that way.
And who
So
are you
let's
attacking
see.
first?
We're gonna attack the Yeti first.
Yeti first. All right. Go for Sweaty Yeti.
Sweaty Yeti. Okay, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Does it hit?
What was that? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Dirty 20?
That hits. Yep.
Yeah.
That will
Good.
be DTD. You will not have to
Oh.
roll. It has 3
Good.
hit points left.
It just grabs
baby, let's
its nipples
go.
and it freaks out and has a heart attack and dies. Burning nipples.
As you ease it down with burnt nipples into the ice.
Like little black crisps right there.
Nipple first death.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a second to get a hold of that one.
It's now going to reach out.
I just heard someone go down the stairwell, so they totally heard that. My door's open.
I mean, nipple death will rattle anyone.
Death by nipple
Yeah.
burns. We're gonna reach out to the mammoth next, who also has nipples, I imagine. I don't know.
You going port side or are you going starboard?
Gosh darn it. Okay, port in my left hand.
Hold your glass of port in the
and
left.
see.
Look to the stars
Yes.
with your right.
So if I'm facing it, I'm going to it on the port side of the mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the port side nipple.
Going in to milk that thing. How do you know?
Oh, yeah.
I am.
The
I
port
am.
side nipple.
Fucker.
I don't know. It's an 18 to hit.
18
Don't tell me
does
those
hit.
nipples are hard. It doesn't hit?
It does hit.
Oh, okay. I was like, those nipples must be hard to find.
Wait, who's port side? Your port side or his port side?
Doesn't. It could be a her. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Port, they're the same regardless. That's the whole
Okay.
point.
Let me roll. All right. That is going to be 9 points of fire damage.
DTD.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Talking about.
It simply, Hector reaches out and just ever so slightly lights a flame to the port side nipple, and the mammoth freaks out and panics in a trampling dust and tramples and twists its ankle and it falls and it dies, breaking its neck.
Poor guy never had a chance.
It's just going to, and then Hector is going to just look over at the final mammoth, and that's it. Like, just give it the eye. Cool.
All right.
One small maybe thing. Yeah, we can make that. Because Hector is distracting, Ruby is going to make a run for it.
Oh, you slapping a base?
I'm slapping the
Oh,
base.
I gotta get the.
Going for the crystal.
Oh,
Let's go.
school.
Hector's doing the distraction fire nipple move. Classic that they practiced in the background. Know how to do that. And Ruby's going up for the crystal hit.
I don't think the wild magic table has been touched since
Since
the
Sansuri.
battle with Randy.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
Sansuri. You're correct.
We got in on that table on Sansuri. It hasn't been touched since then.
Let's
Been a while.
awaken it.
It's been a while.
Well,
Time to
Oh,
unleash the
A long
wild
while.
animals.
all right. As you slap that crystal, Ruby, an energy goes through your body. I need you to roll a 1d10.
well, don't sound excited. You never know what it's going to be on a
I know.
long table.
It's a 7.
Oh, mama.
Oh boy. Step away and look at the
Oh, mama. All
What do I
right.
think of that?
No, I haven't even rolled it yet. Gotta be fucking kidding. If this is what I remember.
Don't know how to respond to these cues.
What was your number again?
A 7? I am dying over here. Dying.
You're not the only one dying. I'm thinking you're pacing around behind my camera going, what the fuck is going on?
What damage am I going to wreak on this?
I mean,
group?
I can remember turning into a fireball at this point. I mean,
The bomb explodes.
And it does.
What?
As you tap into that crystal's power and begin to emit a fireball around you. I need Histor, you need to roll a dexterity saving throw with Eisenborg's dexterity since you are riding.
okay.
Henry is fine. The mammoth will have to make a dexterity saving throw. Actually, no, even if it... Oh, Hector, I'm sorry, Hector. Even if it fails, it's dead because it only has two points. The other mammoth also has to. You will be taking half damage in the epicenter of this as you emit this Dragon Ball Z style around you.
Okay. So for us, it's a 19.
Is this half of my full health? Because I also had the temporary health points too.
No. You'll be taking a fireball spell.
Oh, okay.
This is, dude, this. You. Welcome to Histor's life. This is very familiar from the Randy episode.
Oh no.
Okay, Alistar will be fine. Okay. Sweaty Yetis. Dexterity saving throw will fail.
Ruby is the girl on fire.
All right, Katniss Everdeen, just slow the down.
It's at a 3rd level spot. Has anybody got fireball on one of their cards? Anybody have that spell?
I've got
Boss does.
Firebolt. Hold on. I might
right.
have it on.
Ruby, just go ahead and roll 8d6. Oh, I forgot you have
God.
you can do that with the dice roller right over there on your side.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yep.
With D&D Beyond.
8, 7, 8. Roll. What do we get? 22.
22.
Yes.
22.
Rolled a lot of 2s.
22 points of damage to the other Yeti. Hector will be fine. DTD on the other mammoth.
Burn to a crisp. Ruby's gonna eat that later.
Just devastation at this point. So you will take 11 points of fire damage, Ruby.
Deal. That was well
Hold
worth
on,
it.
you are wearing a 3D armor, correct?
Oh, I didn't put it on because it would slow me down so much, or else I wouldn't be able to make that. So no,
Oh,
it's okay. It hurts a little bit.
The
We're
risk
going into the
reward.
ice territory. I didn't think to put on my fire-resistant armor.
We gotta find a smith to make that shit light.
Just look at that thing. Yeah, this will be fine.
That'll be worth the gold investment tenfold.
I'm sorry, was not expecting to fight fire out
I did
here.
not know you weren't wearing the gift that was given.
Well, we had decided that would because it had an effect to encumber me, not because of the weight, but because of like some part of it, and so I had to put it on.
Isn't it like medium or heavy armor, and you're not
All right.
proficient?
So here's what I'm going to do, because I didn't know this was something you weren't using.
Oh, okay.
What I'm going to do, because you have it, I'm going to have you partially wearing it. I'm not going to give you your AC boost, but I will give you immunity or give you resistance to fire. So I'm going to have you wearing partial until we can come back to it, and then you can seek out making it lighter.
Yes.
So let's come up with that'll be our kind of in between. But yeah, if there's something if there's something with your magic item that you guys want to work out, please let me know so we can do so. Hell yeah.
Fair. We need to visit a town that won't try to kill us. Unless we can find one up in that town up there and be like, hey, we'll let you live if you fix this.
Can always go back to Little
I know
Canada.
you're a bunch of giants and we wanted to kill your god, but can you make my armor lighter?
Yeah, please. You know how to work with this.
That Yeti is gonna run after you after getting lit up.
Yeah, I have my helm of brilliance.
You have items.
I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff, guys. I'm a hoarder.
As you see that Yeti running towards you, Ruby, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I can just roll it in here. Let's see how that turns out. B is for the Beyond. You guys were
That's a
saying
20.
B.
That's a 20.
Okay.
It's a nat 20.
I still thought you guys said like it said D because B didn't make sense, but B because Beyond. I get it
B
now.
is
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, so it's a nat 20.
Let's go. You resist
beast.
its gaze.
Ah! I give it back.
You
Better
are
though.
You are not paralyzed with fear.
Nothing can scare me.
All right, you are immune. This is very important. This is very important. When you stare down this Yeti running towards you, you are immune to Yeti's gaze for an hour.
Ooh, hello.
Ooh. Suck it, Yetis.
All right, it's going to try to maul the shit out of you.
Oh, great. Okay.
You're immune, but guess what?
Yep.
It's coming after you.
It's a 27.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right, you're going to take 14 points from its claw.
Okay. Ow. I'm still giving it that glare back.
Valas, with a very, very different board since you last shot out lightning.
How's this wolf looking in front of me?
Your friendly
It's
wolf?
It's Harshnag's wolf, so it's very much alive and well.
But like, hasn't taken any damage.
Nope, it's not taking any damage.
Can I try to ride it?
Animal handling check on Harshnag's wolf.
Okay. Let me find my abilities. Come on. 15.
As you step up to Harshnag's wolf, almost nose to nose as you see that cold breath rolling out of its nostrils. You put a hand to the side and slowly try to steady yourself to this beast. When it is massive. When you come up next to it, forgot just how intimidating these things really are since you were in Roaring Horns Palisade. As you put a hand and stroke across its cold fur, you grab onto the back of the scruff of its neck and flip up over and top of this wolf, holding on to just its fur. 15 was the DC.
Oh, let's go.
Since it was friendly, it was lowered from 18.
Nice. Okay. So how does this work, riding the wolf? Can I use its attacks or just attack from it?
You can't use its attack, but you can use its movement right now as your movement. You have 50 feet of movement.
50 feet. All right. Dope.
You will be able to direct its attacks as long as you ride it, though.
Okay.
When its turn is up.
Sounds good. Then I will. How's this giant looking in front of us?
It still has plenty of health.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know, we'll be taking a break right after Histor's turn.
Okay. I will, on the back of that wolf, am I able to move this thing too, or just myself?
Okay. No, I'll be able to give that control to you.
Okay.
Got it. Now you can use your little, you can like make the square and move both of them together.
Dope. Okay,
like that.
Cool. Yep. So I will ride I'll climb on the back of that wolf and just kind of lean forward in the back and grip the fur and just and then take off, and we will stay outside of the giant's reach, so we're not going to come in too close, because I've got range on the spell. But I'm going to cast darkness on this giant.
Oh, Charlie Murphy!
Fuck your couch.
What kind of saving throw? Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. Hold on. It doesn't have a saving throw. It's literally just I can affect a radius.
It's just then it's got disadvantage. It doesn't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, how big is the darkness?
15-foot sphere. So I will be basically, what I'll do is, as I'm riding by on the wolf, I'm going to we're just sprinting by, and we're actually gonna like come all the way down. I think I can get, I don't know exactly how far that is, but we're gonna come like 50 feet this way. And as we ride by, I'm going to reach down off the side, grab a handful of snow, and actually cast the darkness onto basically the snow particles, and then like scrape the snow out of the ground and fling it up into the giant's face.
It's dope.
So it creates like a dark snow cloud around his face.
That's fucking cool. All right.
Okay.
I think it might be the first time I've used darkness in this entire campaign.
I think it is.
Tyson's used to using it.
So I'm gonna fling that in there, and because I've got superior dark vision, I'm skidding this wolf back around, pointed right at that giant. Obviously not doing anything yet, but phase 1 complete. blind the motherfucker. All right, that'll be. I think that's it. Let me check my bonus actions.
The old bone ass.
Yep. I will leave the bone out of the ass for now.
What a round. Histor Faust, Dragon Rider.
Why you gotta talk about me like that? I mean, I feel so important when you talk about me like that.
I will also give you control of this dragon token.
Actually, okay right now. Seeing the darkness cast on the giant in front of him, seeing Harsnag pinning down before he's gonna lock his knees in on this white dragon, raise his hands, and he's going to cast Hold Person on Lafoi. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 15 or better.
Oh shit. All right. Wisdom saving throw. For him, it is a +5.
Shit. Below.
Comes.
Shit. 17. That sucks ass. Been great to buy an extra action out of that. All right, what's my
Good
bonus?
move, dude.
Yeah, it's I thought if I could hit, it would be great.
He's just the captain. He's in stats are a little bit more than a normal frost giant.
Oh, that won't work. Damn. Being up on top of this white dragon, I got a lot of options. Spells, burnt. Bonus actions. Not gonna happen. Shit. Well, after missing that throw, I'll use my bonus action just to cast down my hunter's mark onto Lafoi.
All right. Hunter's marking Lafoi. All right. Before we take a break, Lafoi with a 28 is going to smash those manacles. Pinned down by a harshnag on the ground, he is going to reach to his side and produce an ordained horn.
Shit. That's what I didn't want.
Go retrieve yourself some beverages.
There's not enough time for sausage to get here with that much whiskey. Hey, fuck you!
I'm the strongest of friends' sons.
Oh, they were doing so well. They were doing so well. Cleared massive damage away from this battle map. However, they did not take advantage of an incapacitated captain. Estenial, she does not have her button right now. If she had her button, she would absolutely be co-streaming. And the reason we can't co-stream anymore is because ads don't work on co-stream. So we literally can't do them or we don't make money. Yeah, it really sucks. It's just part of the process.
Son of a bitch. I got him.
Dude, you knew.
Yeah, I did.
You knew.
And everything that I had that I thought that I could use to hold him there just wasn't enough. Because we've been here before.
You have been here before, no doubt.
There's a reason we've strategically attacked all these assholes the way we have.
All right, I'm going to get my my beverage.
Ugh. Remember when we talked about balanced encounters? It's about to go.
Oh, but you guys just got a lightning strike from Righteous. I will rule that when I get back.
Go get it. Oh, man. I tried, you guys. I really tried.
I thought we were doing so well, and then of course that happens.
Yep.
And now it's going to be real hell. I don't know how we're gonna stop this. Do you think it'll be just like maybe it'll just be another small troop?
Oh no. Oh no. It's never a small
Just
troop.
one
Right.
they send a scout, like one scout.
Caustic, define what a small troop of giants looks like.
Like
10 or 15
maybe.
block giants?
Yeah, sure. It's not going to
Considering-
go well for us, is it?
No, it's not.
We may have
Can we run?
time. I mean, they're not here yet, so if we can kill everybody fast enough, we may be able to get away into the rice cracks.
We have a small amount of time. Like,
We have a small amount of foes left.
probably this turn to roll out of who we have left and try and make an escape. But remember, we've got 2 giants and a red dragon running behind us, and there's only one place that we've scouted that's an exit, and that's where we came.
Oh, so gotta kill these guys fast. And try to get away, maybe. The dragon can fire the gate while we sneak in.
We have to go up. We have to go up the hill or up the mountain.
We're gonna go up to get.
That's what they told us.
Yeah, but we also have to go through the ice cracks. There was tunnels, remember?
No, this was the part where we go here and then we go up. She's supposed to give us a ride up. We could just hide in the town. We probably shouldn't be talking about this.
Hey, we could tabletop. Rob's not here.
That seems like cheating.
No, I
Well-
mean, we all know what the stakes are, and we all know what's been laid out in front of us.
When the when the D&D's not here, whatever we say doesn't count.
Oh, that's how that
When
works.
the DM's not here. If you can't hear us, then we can do whatever we want.
And suffer the consequences. Trust me, I already lived through that once.
Quick, somebody get out the Storm King's Thunder book.
Dude. We have gone so far off of that since I mean, we started this campaign.
Yeah.
I'll never forget one of my favorite chat moments. Jan C. Ben is a bitch. Oh, really?
True though.
He's like the biggest boogeyman we have left after Randy's been killed.
He's just there hiding in the shadows now. We're dealing with like all of his henchmen, but never him. We should just record you doing the songs.
The Mudcat versions.
That was very nice.
He'd send his recording back with notes. This track needs more polyrhythms.
You don't like jazz, Evan?
Yeah, here's what you asked me to do, but
There's not enough 9s and 16s in this.
if you can change the time signature 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, it would be better.
If we could have 8 key changes, that'd be nice. I was thinking like a key change every 16 bars or so. Up 1/2 step each
Y'all
time.
music people.
That way, by the end of the song, we're like half a scale up.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows Streamloots aren't working and that you can't purchase them, right?
May have to
Anybody
remind
come late
people
in?
here.
Anybody come in late and miss the explanation? Radio.
Good
Yes.
reminder about why Streamloots is borked right now. And
Yeah.
how you can go around that.
Streamloots is currently not working, unfortunately. So we have enabled the skill 500 die to enable a roll. So if you were under 70 in rank, you get a +2 to that roll. If you were 70 above, you get a +3. I will then roll a 1d4 and apply that many cards on a success. So there's an option if you want to participate. All right. Leifwar has busted his manacles, used a very ornate horn to sound a call.
You may have been able to infiltrate us for a second time, Harshnag. But this will be your last.
It's going to be a strength contest between Leifwar and Harshnag to try to make it to their feet.
Kiki's hanging out and distracting him by kicking his head. Does that give him an advantage?
All right. So I'm rolling this dice for Harshnag. +9. It's a 4. 13 for Harshnag. I will public roll Leifwar's after this card. Leifwar will succeed. He will make his way back up to his feet. That will be the end of his turn, though, as he squares off with Harshnag face to face. Cold breath rolling for their mouths. Staring down each other, each taking time to withdraw their axe. Valas. I need you to roll another animal handling check. It is a 10 DC.
Okay. Oh. 17.
17. You will be able to hold on. But that wolf, sensing Harshnag is in danger, is going to take you along for the ride.
Okay. Which way?
It is going the pathway of least resistance. It is rolling an acrobatics check to jump over the giant.
Because this giant is blinded in darkness and I have superior dark vision, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't work that way as you jumping over. Pretty dope moment. Do you have something as a reaction? A reaction spell that you can attack with? Are you a warcaster?
I am a warcaster, I believe. Yep, I am. You use reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has casting time of 1 action and targets 1 creature. Yep.
Typically, this is not something you would be able to do, but I love it. I think it's fucking dope because you're along for the ride.
And he is blinded and I can see perfectly fine.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You want to cast a spell?
Yeah. Any stipulations on that spell or just any spell?
Something quick.
Something quick.
Something quick. So let's balance this. Go. I want 3rd level or below.
Okay. I will. I'll just hit him with I'll just hit him with a chromatic orb as I roll by.
Valas on brand.
Just cast that as I'm riding. It would jump over him. I'll just sling one across at him. And that will be a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
And I'm gonna use fire damage for 18 points of damage, fire damage.
18 points of fire damage. Let's go.
Dope.
All right.
That was a second level chromatic orb, if anybody's wondering.
Cool move, bro.
As you go along for the ride, still holding on the back of that winter wolf. And you, by the way, you don't have to go along for the ride. Like you can dismount if you want.
I'm into it, seeing the opportunity to attack while he's in his darkness.
Cool. I think that was a fun risk reward. Because of pack tactics, it's going to attack twice with advantage. It's going to do 22 points of damage to Leifwar. Let's go.
Ow.
I actually like hearing that howl that time.
That was nice. That was a good one.
Every other time it's been bone chilling.
All right. Harshnag squaring off against Leifwar.
You know, if you follow him to the ends of the earth, there will be nothing but destruction and death in its wake. Leifwar, this is your chance to redeem what honor you may have left in that warrior's body. You know what evil he's capable of. For he cares not of any of these warriors' blood, or the food that you've hauled in for him from the bounty of the sea for years. This is your chance to make a stand, Leifwar. You've seen what these heroes are capable of. They will end his reign today. This is your last chance.
That was good.
Aww.
That made my cockles tingle.
I'm sorry, your what, Tinkle?
His manacles.
Oh.
He's already broke my manacles. He's made my cockles tingle now. What the fuck?
You having a
That's
seizure?
Was that an intimidation roll?
Not 20!
Persuasion, probably.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Persuasion, dude.
Yes!
Somebody gets an A in public speaking.
And a gold star.
Holy shit.
It's about to be real different.
Well, that flavor moment just got real.
Hey, if it helps, you made the hair on my arm stand up. I mean,
It's
I
legit.
know what to think here.
That was some legit 20 performance, so.
Yep, thank you.
The dice felt it. Your soul moved it. No algorithm could break this.
Leifwar stands at the ready, holding his axe, heavy breath. No words spoken. He throws his axe on the ground.
Snag. We have seen much bloodshed together. But we have not always seen eye to eye. I have always respected you. And your belief, the family first, and your passion and empathy for this tribe. While I have not always agreed with your methods, I cannot help but be compelled by the honesty in your voice, with the madness within the Jarl's eyes. I have seen it too. I did not believe it until he executed Yondar's wife and children publicly in the rooms. And not just in front of the rest of us giants. He did that in front of the Berserkers. A river of disrespect. The giant life has no place in our code. But I am also bound as a warrior, Archdad. I took that oath. And I lay down my weapon now. Not because of an opportunity to save my life, for I do not care. I took this oath to defend this land and help our people prosper long ago. I do this because of what he's done to your family. I do this for what he did to Yondar.
As Leifwar begins to lower his head,
Brother, do not lower your head in shame today. Today, me and my friends, we bring a reckoning. Mayflower, meet the patrols on the side. Give us the time that we need. If you do that, you will avenge my family and Yondar's family. And when this is done, there will be a new council held here. And you will help decide what is right and what is wrong for these people. And what their place in this new ordering should be. Your actions here today will not be in vain. But they will be the first mark in a new order. And a new revolution for these people.
Harshnag puts his hand out in an olive branch to his.
Are you with me, Mayflower? Are you finally with me? I will hold these patrols for you, Harshnag. Let us avenge our brothers and restore honor to these people, whether it costs me my life or not. And it shall be.
As Harshnag goes and picks up his axe and hands it back to Mayflower. Mayflower accepts it. In a head nod. As he gets up and walks up and over to the other frost giant, pulling him back up as the darkness fades away from him. A very confused Yeti stands next to Ruby. As Mayflower blows a whistle. And he comes running to the side.
Doran, you will go to the patrols to the east and tell them it is a false alarm. I will be going to patrols to the west. And I will tell them of this false alarm. Doran, when all hell breaks loose, meet me at the ruins. I'm sure we will know when these adventurers have made their move. And it will be quick. but we will join their aid. I will follow you, Captain. Now go, damn it. We haven't much time.
As those respective giant parties take off to the side, you guys are out of combat.
Kiki waves to them. Bye, mister. Sorry for kicking you, but not really.
Giant looks back with the biggest poop face at you, just a little monkey. First, a little upkeep. How long does your fire elemental stay out?
Ooh. Not forever.
I think it's only an hour.
Oh, it's gonna be on her card. It's not giving me a time span because it's through the brazier of commanding fire. Unless it's through the fire elemental. It just says it can't be used again till the next dawn.
Till the next dawn. Okay.
Yeah. So Hector can stay with us, but if I make him leave, I can't use him again until the next dawn.
It'll be your decision whether this being of fire needs to go where you go.
Oh, this is why I didn't want to summon him earlier. He kind of stands out, and I don't know if I can be sneaky with him.
Well, you used him at a time that you thought you needed him.
Yes. I'm gonna think on it for a little bit while the group collaborates.
Yeah, you're fine. So, just for a good point of reference, considering we were at 1:15 in the morning, we're essentially going to have a good. You have officially bought time, so we're going to have the next pretty much hour to take a short rest and gather a strategy going forward. So I'm not putting you in combat the rest of the night after what just transpired.
Thank goodness.
You have bought time with Harshnag's Nat 20. Those patrols will be kept at bay from where you're at. So you're at the side of this glacier with the entire group.
Does anybody need help? Like, is anybody hurt?
Didn't even get touched.
Fine, then you're good. You didn't have to say anything. Dante, are you okay?
Dante collapses into his human form for a second, coughing up
Come
blood.
here.
I think I can do this without you using any magic. Just give me a second. No, I'm not feeling well.
No, you don't look very good. Are you sure you're okay?
I just need to get my wind back. Since you guys are taking a short rest, you will be able to use hit dice for anything without burning spells.
Okay.
And he is going to use all of them.
You should, yes.
At 121, he's going to be able to get half of that back. So he's still got 60 points of damage on him. So you're going to still see him in distress from where he's at. Still trying to man up about it, but he is hurt.
You should sit down for a second. You know, it's okay.
I'll be, I'll be fine. Shut your, Cheekios, Dante, shut your mouth. You have me talking in third person. Get over here. Let me, I attended to you once, I will attend to you again. But you were acting irrational.
So, Histor, you've got a friend back. Hi, Harshnag.
RoBear, it is good to see you.
To be honest, I didn't think I'd see you again. It's kind of weird. Like, I thought you were dead.
I was dead.
Are you like Valas then? Like the undead?
I am not undead. I have been truly resurrected.
You can do that?
The drunken cleric, Braden Barney, raised me
Oh.
inside of the chamber, the Roaring Lord Mansion.
Well, that's pretty lucky.
When the last frost giant came back from Histor's banishment spell, I was raised to defend that palisade one last time. As I bested him and took control of his beast. The last thing I got out of his dying breath was the location of one last Bifrost gate. It is located not far from the glacier entrance that you came in. It is how I got here as well. You will have to cross water to get there, but it is not far from here. If everything goes tits up in this revolution we have planned, that Bifrost Gate is the way out. For there is no way you will be able to outrun the endless ice age that the crazed Jaw will bring on. There will be nowhere to run. This world will be his.
Well, you're a real ray of sunshine. It's great to see you too. That was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to get around the idea that you're standing in front of me right now. Histor hasn't even said 2 words to you. Well, I mean, besides in the battle. Like, this is kind of a big deal. Okay, I get it. Obviously, we'll have that as an escape plan because this shit is going to go down, and it's probably not going to be good if we stay here too long. I do not want to be a popsicle. I don't think I would taste good.
Scoop you up underneath with my hand and raise you up all the way up to where my face is.
It is good to fight by your side again. To be sure, I have missed your piss and vinegar more than you will ever understand.
Well, somebody has to keep us all down to earth. Not all of us can float up here in the clouds all the time.
Your new helmet is quite nice as well.
Doesn't it look pretty on me? I feel like an empress.
You are truly your queen.
Thank you. You may set me down now.
She's in the process of lowering you down. As he lowers you down, he gives a couple scruffs.
Boys.
Over on his winter wolf that Valas is still on the back of.
I think your beast likes me.
I see you've taken a liking to Loki.
Yeah, he's certainly fast.
He's mischievous and full of shit. A good fitting that both of you were together.
Well, between his teeth and well, me, we should be able to tear up anything.
Hey, and me.
Kiki's gonna come up and just gently kick him in the shins.
It took you long enough to find me.
You're gonna kick me while I'm riding a wolf?
Yeah, it's not easy, but she's a monkey, so she can jump kick you.
Okay.
Oh my god, I need this art of Valas and Kiki riding this direwolf. It doesn't get any more anime than that.
You took us long enough. We got here as fast as we could.
It felt like forever. I thought you forgot about me.
Of course I
Did you
didn't
forget?
forget about. Of course not.
You promise?
You know that you're part of my crew.
You pinky promise?
She holds out her pinky.
He reluctantly pinky swears.
Gotcha. You're gonna do cute things.
Have we ever left a crew member behind?
No, we never leave a crew member behind.
Oh, except for Malachar, but
He wasn't a crew member.
yeah, he was kind of a dick. That's right.
He was. Dicks aren't crew members.
Shoot, good point.
Don't let him lie to you, Kiki. He was lost without you.
I knew it!
Just shut your face.
I knew it! And you
Histor
missed
comes in.
me.
Speaking of being lost without you, come here, you son of a bitch!
Hold on. I've got something to tend to first. As Histor lands in Isendrog, jumps off, runs his hand along Isendrog's body and pulls the neck down to his face. You've seen Eisenrod. Have to know he's gone. I don't know what makes of your 7 children that you guys had. I'm going to leave it to you whether or not you want to help us to see if you can set them free or not. I'll admit, my record in saving white dragons at this point is absolute shit. I've seen many of your kind enslaved by these frost giants. It seems every time I try to help them, they end up dead. So I can't promise that if you come with us, you'll survive the day. But I can promise that if you come with us, you're gonna have a chance. Even if a small chance to get even for Eisenrand and your children. But as he takes his hands off, that's a decision you will make as a free dragon, such as Bahamut commands.
Isendrog is going to bend forward and lay her forehead against your forehead. And you don't hear anything come from her voice, but you hear it resonate inside your head. Mr. Faust, but I no longer have vocal cords due to these savages. I am still able to communicate to you this way. I am relieved that you were able to speak to Erzeron. Somehow, while still being on this plane. I will fight by your side. You speaking to him and revealing this truth. By holding his own flesh and blood to my eye. This may be the only chance our children have to be free. I will fight for that chance. But Histor Faust, you must promise me that if I shall fall, you will do everything in your power to remove my children from the hands of these giants.
Sister raises a hand up at the head of this white dragon. Pulls back. Looks it right in the eye. Even if it takes my last dying breath, I'll free your children.
Nods her head accordingly.
She pulls her head back. Histor ducks under that big, thick, scaly white dragon's neck, sets his sights on Harshnag, and just dead sprints over towards him. And while he knows he's not going to do anything, just rushes in and grabs around his ankle as high as he can get. You dirty son of a bitch! I thought you were a dead man!
That's because I was a dead man, Histor Faust.
Who would have known? An errant spell that I completely forgot about as I stepped through that portal you sacrificed yourself for would have ended up bringing you back into this plane.
We are better and luckier than we are good, Histor.
Blessed by the Lord Bahamut above. I'll take that over luck any day of the week.
I'm just really skilled.
Shut up. One day, skill will run out.
Only
That's
when
where
you're
guiding
old.
faith. So be it.
What do you mean when he's old?
I'll take it. Look who's standing right here in front of us. I never thought I would see you again, Harshnag.
I never intended to be here again.
We're glad you're here, though.
Don't let this rabble fool you. The ship we saved from the ice, we named Harshnag's Sacrifice after you. And it wasn't my idea. As he looks over at Valas.
Valas is gonna look over at Kiki and be like, this guy's not even undead. What's the big fucking deal?
You didn't name it after me?
She kicks him in the shin again.
You weren't dead.
But you didn't miss me at all?
Oh no, he missed you. You're all he could talk about. He was the most brooding, unlivable son of a bitch I've ever seen after you disappeared.
You said next time we get a new ship, you would name it after me.
Yeah, it's not our ship.
But it was a ship you sailed.
And we didn't get it, I did.
Who else does it belong to then?
Oh, no one right now.
That ship belonged to my original party.
Oh.
So you knew
know
Argus.
exactly what ship you speak of.
Oh.
And while I'm honored that you thought of my sacrifice, the real sacrifice was to honor Simba and his wife and his family. I no doubt believe that you understand part of the story now. I'm sorry, friends, that I have been held to honors that bind me, not be as honest with you as I could possibly be.
Well, Harshnag, as he produces the leather bag that has Artis Emperor and his wife, the only honor left is finding Artis and his wife back to his son in Waterdeep.
That would bring me great pleasure. But we have to live to do it. Let us not die in vain.
And let us not die here. There's still strategy. We still gotta find our way up the Jarl's Keep. And I don't want to walk through the streets of a giant town.
Histor, I do not promise you that I will walk away from this day. But I will promise to fight by your side. And the rest of this party. To do what is needed to be done so this world can live free of its binds of total ice. But that is not the way. I will do whatever it takes with my second lease on life, as I did the first.
Tomorrow isn't promised for any of us, friend. I'm happy to have you a second time around. And then if one of us falls, Bahamut be blessed, they're carried into a better place. But, given the chance, he looks over. What is so concerning?
I've got a question. I'm sorry. I know, and that was a touching moment. I didn't want to interrupt. I'm just really... I don't understand the little secret group. I know we're in a better place right now to do okay, but
Like, it would have been really nice to know some of this before going in. In this whole thing about doing whatever it takes, I feel like keeping secrets is not part of that process. I don't know if maybe we just didn't earn trust early enough or when it would have been good enough, but I hope you don't have any more. You're our friend. And discovering this is not... I just don't know. You know, it just... To know we have done so much and there's a group that I guess helps us, but we're the ones out here, but there are secrets we don't know. Like, maybe I'm not the strategist here. I've not been to war, but it really feels like we only get to see a small piece, but we're facing a big brunt of it.
Ruby, sure, I understand your trepidation. And I am sorry. As a harper, I swore an oath to conceal my identity and to work within that network to preserve the union of this world. When I took that oath, my main objective was to always keep the Ring of Winter out of any individual's hands for its power and its ability to corrupt. Ultimately, has always been my life's work. Unfortunately, we did not succeed.
But maybe we haven't failed?
We have a chance. And our paths have intertwined because of it. And you now understand you have the support of what is left of our ragtag group. I'm sorry I haven't been able to be honest with you. But I will be honest with you from this moment forward.
Kiki steps forward. Pinky promise?
I
She's like the
pinky
tiniest
promise.
pinky. I don't even know what that looks like.
I the best I can do.
I could be okay with that. If we're doing this together, then we get to know what's going on.
This is it. The Roaring Horn estate is fine. It is stabilized. There was much life that was lost that day. From what we know, Sansuri, in conjunction with Jarl Stovald, both participated in that act of terror that cost countless innocent lives. Sansuri's whereabouts are unknown currently. But we do know the Jarl left that day unfulfilling whatever request Sansuri had. We believe it was the death of this entire party.
The Jarl. The one that knew you.
Jarl Stovald.
You guys don't get along?
He was my Jarl. And he is the executioner of my entire family.
I'm sorry.
It's too bad We can't get a hold of Sansuri. Only imagine her fury knowing that the Jarl crawfished, turned around and betrayed her.
We will deal with my mother in good time. We will face what's ahead of us. And then we can atone her for her sins.
Fair, she's a wild cannon. She may not like Jarl, but she'll definitely still hate us.
Good
I mean,
God,
I would hate us.
you grew up.
Oh, that's right. Harsnag. Let me reacquaint you with our savior from Sansuri's grasp. The one saved. Cheekios took to raising the Fae.
God, what do you think about that, Harshnag? You are not the only giant muscle around here anymore.
She shoots bows. She taught me how to shoot a bow. I'm an archer now. So that's a thing that I do. Not well, but I'm trying.
This is a lot to take in. But I am pleased we need every single hand on deck.
Well, by my count, we're still one set short.
Know this place, right? I would assume this town doesn't change places that often. Like people, I don't know, do they move houses often? But I would think that you might have an idea where he would keep Emery, right? Like there should be like, yeah, that's where he'd be. That sort of thought. Maybe?
I have been checking on Emery since I re-arrived.
Oh.
But I have not been able to communicate with him. And he does not know of my presence here. I have been doing my best to keep an eye.
Is he okay? So he is alive. That we know. He's still alive since we left. And we asked that dude, and now you still confirm he's still alive. So that's nice.
He is exhausted.
Ooh.
He is still bound was inside of that ice sphere.
Great. So where do we find him? Like, is this going to be easy? Like, tell me there's a tunnel, like a secret tunnel we can go that goes directly there and no one patrols it or something like that. Please tell me that's the case.
There is one tunnel.
Oh, well, that's nice. There's a tunnel. Go figure. Who knew you guys were such gophers?
That you sons of Adam and daughters of Eve can take. Alistar and myself and Isendrar will not be able to go there. Loki will be able to assist you. We will have to go a different way. That is fine. I've disguised myself. I can help disguise Alistar.
This is the best play we've got.
There's an entrance underneath the temple of these Berserkers. These enslaved people. They have a sick obsession was sending their cast out members through a chute of ice that leads out through this glacier.
Ooh. Oh, we got to go out the dead person chute?
You will have to traverse that chute if you have any chance of making any surprise. It will place you almost in the center of Starvold.
What about that thing? He's gonna motion over to the crystal.
I'm sorry, Starvold.
Can't we just use that thing? Seemed to be all right in battle.
You will no doubt want to use it and take it with you. But if you want to just walk in, you will face the ire of every slave they have and every frost giant lieutenant and general as they meet you.
I don't want to. I
If
don't want to
they
do that.
see the Jarl has been defeated, we will be able to take the crown by conquest. But not until he has fallen will we be able to do so.
How many slaves does this place have?
Hundreds.
This is a big shift. Originally, our plan was to get Emery, survive, and get out of here because we didn't think we could beat the Jarl with the Ring of Winter. Is there something like... And don't say something like, we have hope. Yeah, how do we stop him? Like, that's a big... He's hard to kill. I imagine. He kind of kicked our butt earlier. I mean, does anybody have like? I'm concerned. I get it. We killed the bad guy. All the slaves go, yay. Okay, that makes sense
It's
to
not
me.
the slaves I'm worried about. It's all of the giants too.
But what
Right.
about? What if we free these slaves? Will they fight alongside us?
I wish that were to be true.
So how do we kill the big guy?
But they
Does
have
that
been
seem-
so indoctrined, so ingrained in this life. They only wish to be a giant themselves, and they will do anything to prove themselves in front of the others.
This seems really hard. I mean, at least we have a way in. So, path of least resistance, check. Finding Emery, check. Have an exit plan, check. Killing the big boss guy?
You say check like freeing Emery from a sphere of ice is going to be easy.
Okay, fine. Let's add another thing to the list. Thank you. My concerns are mounting.
Or climbing an ice chute.
Right. You guys are really helping me on this. Or
Harshag.
maybe...
Valas,
What are our odds of success here?
we could free him at least of one of the items at great cost.
What great cost?
Our lives.
But...
Is there another way?
The other way is living in a world of ice. Enslaved. to a mad king.
Okay, let's roll it
The
back for a
choice
hot
is
second.
yours.
How does the sacrificing of our lives happen, and how does that help?
If we do not pry him from either the Ring of Winter or the Conch of Teleportation, this world is his.
Right.
You have already seen the ice floes begin to grow.
Does he possess the conch? Or is it still in Emery's possession?
He maintains Emery inside the sphere of ice, holding it in his hand like a snow globe. He is able to control it, just waiting for his own demise inside of it. It has only been his own will that has kept him alive inside of that ice prison. He
So
has
if Emery
needed-
dies, the conch is his.
The conch is his whether Emery dies or not. He has control of it now.
So a ring on one hand, and Emery on the other. Either way, we have to defeat him.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a way we can avoid the patrols and the slaves? Confront him directly?
By coming up through the center temple of the Berserker folk. You will circumvent all outside patrols. You will only have to go north into his main lodge.
Will we have to like bar any doors behind us so that way they can't get in after us?
It's certainly a possibility.
Okay, I'm feeling a little happier about that idea. That sounds good. Okay, I'm all in now. We've got
If we-
one good thing. That's all we need.
If we bar the doors, then how will you join us?
Oh. Crap. I didn't think that through.
I will be where you will be. We'll be watching the entire time. Ready to go at a moment's notice when you are.
Okay, I'm good with that. Then let's just give it our best shot, yeah?
Doesn't sound like we're gonna get a better plan here.
That's probably true. I mean, we try, we do our best, we kill a bunch of people. That's okay. That's the plan, right?
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
There is
There's too
one
much
more
talk.
thing to note.
Like I can remember this all.
There are a set of runes in the center of town where these sacrifices have been made.
Okay.
It is a source of both spiritual and magical powers of my people.
Hmm.
As he has grown stronger and twisted in his mind, I know not of what he will be able to do if he has access to those runes. But remember, these monoliths do not take sides. They only respond to the people who speak to them.
Okay.
What do you say to a monolith?
Valas,
Harshnag leans down over to you.
I understand you're not a man of much faith. And neither am I to this day. But at one point in time, I put my life in Thrym's hands. And I can smell the blessing of the All-Father all around you. Those runes are gateways to great power.
Keep
You
talking.
have acted upon them once. If anyone is able to receive the blessing of an All-Father, then live to tell about it. And certainly, try again.
Huh.
It's just something to think about.
I like those thoughts.
Well,
Yeah. I think this is good enough. We just go for it. We do
seems
the
like a
things
good
first.
plan. But you're wrong, Harshnag. I am a man of faith. I just don't place it in rocks. My faith is in the crew around me.
I like that. I like that a lot. Histor!
What do you want, you half-frozen piece of shit?
What did you guys do to him?
I think is it
I
the
haven't
time
heard
he's
him-
probably been drinking.
I haven't heard him be this silent in forever.
I'm just admiring all the camaraderie happening here and looking at your beautiful ass.
No, you're full of shit.
Hey, would someone who's full of shit be wearing such wonderful armor handed to him by Thrym in the presence of Anon?
He does
Yeah.
still smell like shit, though.
Yes, it covers the shit.
Good. You'll need it.
This much I know to be true. I don't like the fact that we're separating.
We'll be fine.
Feel it.
Dante, you'll need to go in your human form with them. Can't be spotted as a red dragon in this territory.
Will Loki be of any help to us in the shoot?
Hmm.
Loki will be able to get up that chute. No doubt.
How hard is it to get up the chute? Like, what kind of angle are we looking at here? I mean, I've got my claws, so this should be easy for me, but Valas?
You
I've
should
got
I
be
mean,
it.
look
able
at
to
him. He's got soft, fleshy fingers. That's, like, useless in the situation.
I have a giant wolf I'm riding.
Oh.
You won't be riding him when you go through that chute.
Ha! See, still a problem, fleshy fingers.
I'll hold on to his tail then.
You should be able to use the bodies as stepping stones.
What? That was not the solution I was thinking of. I thought the chute at least let the bodies go down, not become a stepway of bodies.
How many bodies?
Oh,
I don't know if you have ever seen a public playground before, as the fat kid tries to go down the chute, and he goes down the slide, he gets stuck about halfway through. And you hear that unforgettable screech of human flesh catching metal as he gets stuck there, and he squeals.
None of this is good.
There's no doubt that the chute isn't the same.
It's a sick way to think about it, but yeah.
If there are bodies, then our army will grow.
You gross, very smart man. I'm so glad you're on our side. You're kind of disgusting, but you're very smart and good at
That's
this.
certainly one way to think about it. You will need to free them from the ice, but yes.
Oh, we gotta chip the dead bodies from the ice. Well,
When did we become the Goonies? When did this happen?
Then we'll allow the dead to take their vengeance.
Ah, that's right. You got that whole dead thing going on.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
To our advantage.
How many dead things can you revive?
Well, quite a few.
That's not like a number.
What do you want?
I want you to look up in your card and tell me.
Depends on how many spell slots I use. A lot.
Okay. Fair.
It depends if I use animate dead or create undead. I can make at least 10 or 12.
Does create allow you to like steal different body parts to piece together?
Actually, I probably can make 15 or 20 if I use like a shitload of spell slots, but depends.
I'm sorry for pushing you.
What do you want? What do you want
A
from me?
number. Give us numbers.
4,000. Is that enough for you?
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's just enough for the first swipe
Just
of
cannon.
Storvold.
Yeah.
Just cannon fodder. And we might get better initiative than him.
Might.
Might.
It's a lot of might. In that fight.
Maybe I'll raise 4,000, and then before he gets a chance to swing, we'll chop off his feet or something.
What?
Hacking his ankles.
Yeah, that's an idea, isn't it?
Dead has made you more delusional than I ever could have thought, Valas. If only Emery was here with some of his number 2 ale, I could blame it on you being drunk.
I mean, this is creative, very gross fighting, and I am all for this. If it lets us win, let's do it this way, because I will have the best story at the end of it all.
You will need every advantage you can think of.
What? You obviously know a lot about this Jarl. What kind of resistance should we expect?
Ooh.
The brute force? Or the magic kind?
All.
Oh, fuck.
He will contain both managed and raw power.
Gosh, he gets everything.
He has everything right now. He is in the
Unless he can chop
process
his
of
finger
encompassing this world in total ice. That is his only goal. His next move is to acquire the Worm Skull Throne.
I'm sorry, the worm skull?
The Worm Skull Throne. It is an old, ancient dwarven artifact that was enlarged in size by magical means.
Sounds like something I would like.
Contains 4 blue dragon skulls that make up its base. It is sentient in nature. It contains a mass of power. The exact power the storm giants have used to rule for ages. If he acquires this last artifact, this world is doomed.
Do you know where it is? No holding back, because last time you had a better idea of where things were, and then we didn't get that information.
It is still in King Hecaton's court.
Okay, so that's why he needs the concept teleportation to get that. That's what he wants that for.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I've got a little more to play like the psychological warfare. Did he have like a name, like a nickname that he hates growing up, or something that we can call him that was like, that hurts like a sore spot in his mind and his heart from like deep in his past?
He is far removed from being anything human.
It's like no weaknesses.
He was a twisted man, and he is far beyond driven now that the power of the gods have soaked through his body. After he takes the Wormskull throne, he will try to ascend and replace Thrym. There is no doubt in my mind.
Cool. Well,
How long do we have to rest here before we need to move?
Leifwar, while misguided, is an honorable man. If we are to trust him, we have a few hours.
it's good.
Then we should use them. Valas is gonna sit down. Do we have time? You said short rest, right? So
Mhm.
Valas is going to sit down and hop off the wolf, actually sit down and meditate, so I can actually take the long rest.
I need your designated party member to roll a 1d10.
All of us?
No.
No.
You must choose a designated party member to roll a 1d10.
You're the new
Histor.
partner. You go.
Ruby, that's all you.
I hate the responsibility.
That used to be mine. You took the helm with that one. Partner.
4. You know, when you hold it out like this and have these long pauses, it just gives me more time in my brain to think I really fucked it up for our team.
That roll could have been at least 6 better.
True.
Getting more insecure by the second.
Sorry, these large items have like a paragraph.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just...
Oh, we get
Sweating
the item
here.
eye? Is this the eye?
Oh, that's right, the group item.
Just make sure when you get the card, you read it all, so you don't have too many applesauces and think dimensional shackles are just really, really, really great handcuffs.
It's a hero's feast of hand-warmed sausages.
Ooh. Who prepares the hand-warmed sausages?
Your mom.
What? I'm gonna tell her you said that.
I'm just going
I'm
to.
going to tell her you said that. She's gonna be so mad at you.
What's she gonna do? Shock my nipples?
Maybe she will.
All right,
You-
all right. You know what? There are some serious relationships you have with your mother-in-law, but if she's shocking your nipples, that is truly way beyond up.
It was just her D&D character.
You should have heard us before we played that D&D campaign. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna hit on your mom in the game. She's like, don't do that.
I mean, technically, I've hit on all of CaptainRoBear's, grandma figures, so it's not
That's
too
true.
far out of the realm.
It's different though when it's my mother.
Is it?
You don't do that to Mama Phoenix. No. That is off limits.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna hit on your mom. in
She
the
doesn't
campaign.
understand role playing.
Oh,
When she first
trust
started
me,
the first
she had
question-
you. She understands role
No, no.
playing.
The first question she asked, so my brother was describing the city. The first question she asked, so what is the GDP? What's the major export of the city? This is how she breaks down and analyzes the situation.
How many restaurants per capita?
She did ask that, didn't she? Oh my gosh. Do they have nice schools? I don't know. Something along those lines. Could have been a real life talk on that one.
Check it out.
You gonna rob a bank?
Yep. Out of here. It's nonsense.
You're just preparing to go outside at this point. That's the real world right there.
Radio at Walmart.
Yo, let me ask you something. Where are them Oreo
No
cookies?
guarantees.
An ace of spades.
That's
No
last word.
guarantees. Oh,
What?
last word.
Oh, last word. Nice.
This is incredibly fitting for what I rolled.
Don't take too
And
long
what
because
you
I
roll.
really have to pee.
It's a magical fountain.
Just stop.
Arshnag walks over to a spot in the snow. And reaches down and grabs a very ornate carved ivory and silver horn.
Ruby,
Yes.
As he leans down and takes a knee.
this is not just any normal horn. This is a horn of Valhalla. It can be used to communicate from miles away. But it can also be used to resurrect the warriors and ancients of the past. This particular horn can conjure the spirits of my people to your command. Consider this your ultimate moment of asking. When in need, the spirits of my people, when I am dead and gone, will still be by your side. Use it bravely and justly. And may they always fight for the righteous cause.
This is a great honor. And I will make sure that they fight for a noble cause to protect this home of theirs for what it truly should be. I will not disappoint you, I promise. I will protect this, and I will use it in our moment most dire. Thank you for trusting me with this.
You have earned that trust, Ruby Shore, as has your entire party.
This horn, what is different than the item is listed, it does not conjure berserkers. It conjures frost giants.
Nice.
2d4 plus 2.
It's a lot of frost giants.
The
What is
difference
that?
between this horn and the regular horn of Valhalla is it can only be used near the spiritual grounds.
And
This is a
that's the
horn that can be
ritual
used
stones.
only in the north. once every 7 days.
More frequent than I thought.
2d4 frost giant.
2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2 is what I got.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the plus 2 off.
Okay.
We're talking about frost giants here, not
Like
60
small
point berserkers here.
10 frost giants. Come
10
on.
frost giants. Ah!
Bit much.
That's gonna be a lot of tokens on the map.
I want 2d4 rolls. That gives you
Okay.
Ooh-sa.
Nice.
Okay. She takes the horn in her hand. And she slings it around over onto her back and turns back to the group. Well, we've never been more powerful or completely unstoppable as far as I know, so let's go shove it up the Earl's ass, yeah?
Ruby, that's the best damn thing I've heard you say in a while.
Valas is still, he's sitting and meditating this whole time.
Well, we should wake him.
Yeah, just throw a rope around him and drag him in the snow.
That's what he wanted to do anyway with Loki, right?
I will use.
I will use 2 of my charges from my healing staff to restore Dante back to his full hit points.
Thank you.
I bring Dante aside. Bring him over to Histor. Dante. What we are about to do, these stakes are real. We are playing for keeps now. I'm tired of hearing you come grumbling over to me. You need to say what you feel. Before we go anywhere.
Got something on your mind?
I do.
Well, look at me.
Oh. He stops himself. Mister. Thank you. He turns and looks over to Ruby. Thank you.
For what?
My entire existence. I feel I haven't been as appreciative and as forthcoming as I should be. And I want you all to know that I love you. And I want to continue to live in a world where you are there.
Ugh, I love you too. Come here for a hug. And she does like this hug and kind of tries to lift him off his feet. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to try.
As you go in for that hug, I want to wrap my arms around the both of you and take both of you off your feet.
Oh, it's a stinky hug. Okay, I didn't sign up for that one. Okay, you can go.
Hey.
It smells so bad.
It's new armor. Shut up.
Sure, it's the armor. Listen, Dante, let me tell you this. Entering this world is the easy part. You've done a lot since then. You deserve a lot of credit for who you are. Take pride in that. You're a good man dragon.
He wipes away a tear. Thank you, Rick.
Hey. She's not always the best with words.
What the...
But what she means to say is what we all feel. That love is real. And we feel it too. For you. And you've earned your spot amongst our family. Not as a burden, but as an equal member. So, don't for a second think that you're anything less than any one of us you see in front of you.
He leans in and grabs you by the back of the head with his long red hair flowing in the wind and leans over and whispers into your ear. We're going to get back 7 of 7. Every single one of them. You hear me?
If Bahamut sees it, 7 of 7.
And he releases you and slams into your chest piece and pushes back. No! It would be 7 of 7. And he walks away into the snow past Cheekios to go gather his things.
And it is set. We will put this plan in motion. Let us make haste, brothers and sisters. Tonight, we will bring hell to them.
Then to hell it is.
To hell!
And on that note, we'll end this week.
And just have her start charging at the wall. Just running straight towards it.
Nice.
Wow.
Kiki, I never know what the pitch is going to be like when at least I'm... Is this going to be too high? It's going to be painful to hear.
That's Kiki.
You guys got me in the emotional meat grinder over here of characters.
That's a heart.
God, I had so much on the sheet, and I was like, "Oh, I just got myself into being a mess for half this episode. Thanks for letting me jabberwocky for so long. Jesus."
Oh shit, there was a lot to play out there between everyone who was on the board.
I know, there's a lot of people.
I mean, you should have just given us the night off. You could have just, done like all the characters.
A night of RoBear.
Fuck me.
It's a night of Harshnag with the other giants.
That was a big moment for him. That
What?
interaction and rolling the nat 20.
Nat 20? Are you kidding me? Dude, there was
pivot.
I was just having fun with flavor, man. I was just having fun with flavor.
Woo, never
was-
challenge the
dude,
dice. They won't give you what you want.
Besides having divine intervention, you could not have hoped for a better moment with that roll.
No. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, what?
That was amazing.
I mean, with a nat 20, you have to think, okay, yeah, Harshnag's gonna have a connection with somebody back home, and maybe they're not gonna see eye to eye, but there's gonna be something that they connect on, and I think connecting on their love of family and, you know, love of friends and the tribe is something that would be stronger than what any twisted ruler could do. And you know, why not bring a similar story where someone else unjust has been put into the axe? And you know, sometimes you're just gonna pull it out of your ass a little bit.
Can we have another 3 hours, please?
I'm actually really glad that we had that chance so we could just like shell some shit out.
Oh, there's so much. Can I say I was disappointed that the Jarl didn't have any like nicknames as a child that we could have picked on?
Oh, I'm sure he does, but who knows it?
I was hoping.
Who knows
I
it
was
at this
hoping
point?
Harshnag would.
Somebody would have to be so old, you know?
I want to make him cry.
Maybe you'll find a
I
coloring
didn't
book.
know.
Yeah, in the death throes. But I'm glad we
should've
got
asked-
that instead of.
We should
you
have
know,
asked the Allfather for that information.
You
Dang
could
it.
have,
We could have asked the Allfather.
but it seems pretty petty, right?
Work on
It
it.
seems when you're given ultimate power to ask the God of Gods a question. By the way, I
don't
love
know.
Valas becoming a wolf rider. This is one of my
Yes,
favorite
was
parts
fun.
of the episode. Easily, the improvised wolf riding.
Well, I thought, hey, there's this wolf here. I'm gonna try to use it.
I'm gonna mount him.
Yeah,
You guys are mounting things.
now you have a wolf. You have Loki. You've just been pawned off. You became a dog owner today in D&D.
Just like I'm all the way up here, away from the group. I was like, let's see if I can just ride this wolf over.
Next time you can bring in Chief as the wolf.
I was
Oh.
actually kind of excited to get use darkness for the first time.
Yeah.
Especially like not casting it in the atmosphere on him, just like casting it on the snow and the water. So,
Oh, dude, that was
sticks
dope.
on him.
I mean, that giant had no chance. He was done.
That was fun.
Oh,
I haven't gotten to use it at all, and he's got superior dark vision, so I'm just like, why the fuck have I not used this? I
It is time.
have a couple spells like that I'm still sitting on that I'm like, just never have an opportunity. Really, never makes sense.
yeah. Man, you guys got a lot of great tools, but you're gonna need every single one of them.
Yeah, there's so much to remember, and at the same time, I hope I don't die before I get to use the horn.
Oh,
That's my greatest fear.
Super convenient. You gave us a tunnel of dead bodies to climb up through.
dude, I didn't even think about that. Like, that was just me spitballing. I had an idea, like, if you guys wanted to, like,
Perfect.
if you guys wanted to sneak, and I hadn't really thought about it. I was like, okay, well, what would they use a tunnel for? And I'm like, oh, dude, it's like Senior Frogs, but we're yeeting the dead.
As
You
soon
know?
as you said that, I was like, oh, he said it. Can't go back on it.
No, that's
Dead bodies.
That's great. Now you just got to get them out of the ice. Gonna be like
Easy
fat
part.
kids stuck to the hot slide.
Hey, you know what? I have got Hector with me. We'll let him go first.
Oh,
Melt him as he wanders along.
It doesn't matter if they get burnt.
Don't ask Histor. He doesn't know how to breathe fire and snow.
by the way, so Streamloots
Someone
came
gets really
online
good.
at like 1:20.
Cool.
Oh, damn.
Good for
Pretty-
them.
Pretty typical. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look back. You guys know, is there any list where you can see individually who spent embers in a day? Is there any way to pull up an
Ooh.
analytic? Like, I know you can pull up top.
I mean, you could do weekly, but
I don't think so.
But even then,
if
it's
you-
just the top 10. You can't.
Yeah, I don't think Mixer's API goes beyond top 10, which is, yeah, I think I looked into it more to like get a whole like for my bot to people's like total of all time, but the API I think only tracks the top on Mixer.
Yeah. Well, I will be sending for everybody who's in the top 10 list that participated tonight. I will be sending you stream loot chests. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everything. I know it was not the normal experience over here, but I tried to counterbalance me taking all the good rolls just a little bit.
It was a good change up. Like, it was just a new way to play the game, really.
If you guys
Or an old way.
Or the old way.
go back to the old way and give you guys some awesome shit.
Give me the thunder strike.
Dude, I'm so glad it rolled. Like, the Horn of Valhalla was great.
Oh,
That was a good roll. So generally, I look at, whenever you roll, I look at a couple different items and just, well, first I look at the first one, and if it fits really well, then I take that first item right off the bat. But if it's something that may duplicate, like if you just got armor, I try to check away. And that one I was like, oh God, this is great. This is perfect. This is something that's here. It makes sense. And it's probably going to save your ass. So
yeah. I'm so excited just to picture these beings being raised from the dead. I think that's going to be very spiritual. I think it's going to be epic and terrifying. Like, a lot of visual opportunities just when we raise this dead. I'm nervous what this will look like, but I'm excited. Especially on holy grounds, essentially, as well. The implications from all of this combined, it's just... I've got really high hopes for this moment. Really?
oh yeah.
It's I mean, we were talking about like these runes and who can answer and speak on them. I think this is going to be a nexus of a lot of different powers coming into play, and it's going to be insane. If you will, it's going to be like Mayhem in Destiny.
Oh, I love Mayhem.
Everybody has supers,
Let's go.
and we're all using it now.
If these are all Destiny supers, then you're gonna forget to use yours.
Yeah, shut up.
La 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 la,
And you're
burn.
not wrong, but I hate you for saying it out loud.
So I don't have any tokens placed on this board right now, so you guys can accurately see where you're
Oh God.
popping up at.
Are you effing kidding me?
I assume we're popping up in that big temple.
No, that's the lodge. That's
Oh, okay.
where Jarl Stovald is. Okay, well I'll let the audience in on it so they can see. Oh no! Go Alexar found a way to get in the episode no matter
There
what.
it is. It made its way in. Let's go.
Bless America. This massive map.
Little tiny Jarl hanging out at the top.
It's a bit of Jarl.
This is a huge map.
Yeah, this is massive. I mean, I guess it is a town for giants.
Imagine how big this map is and how many enemies there could be on it.
Well, it's not.
I mean, if he's that one in the lodge, I mean, look how many buildings there are and how many of those.
And by
you
the
can
way,
fit
that's
in each one
giant
building.
size where he's at.
What?
Yeah, that's giant size. That's how big that lodge is.
Can I just say earlier, Harshnag was not helping us lift spirits. He was just laying on the reality one moment after another, like it's gonna be hard. No, he's just impossible to kill. You can't do that. It was like,
He has brute strength and magic.
cool.
That's fucking cool.
Well, he's being honest. It's a bad situation.
Yeah.
So where you guys pop out is right here.
That's what I thought.
Where?
Can you do that again? It
The
pulled me
middle.
off the map. Oh, okay.
That little hut in the middle looks like a T.
This one right here. That
Right
is
in front of
that
the,
is
right in
the
front of the stones.
that is the temple of the Berserkers.
I wonder if we. Okay, I shouldn't talk anymore. We'll just have to think about it.
So every piece in this map unfolds with people inside of it.
Okay.
Of course it does.
Yeah, like I have there's one I have multiple layer on each square.
So what's each one of these squares cost? How many feet?
5, isn't it?
5. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's just 5? Okay.
Yeah. It's just looking up here the sheer size of how big this
He's scrolling at that temple though. It's pretty fucking big.
how big that temple is.
Let's see.
And yes,
Soup
that is
to
a
nuts.
3
That
white
temple.
dragon skulls.
That's-
Oh man.
255 feet long, and an additional, if you take it from the eaves, 130 feet wide.
Yeah.
60 feet of movement per turn.
The big
That is
lodge.
some serious mother stuff right there.
Oh, good thing I'm a motherfucker on a wolf.
It's a big lodge.
Divided by 60. That's 4 turns to get from the front to the back. And that's
We've got-
assuming no one stops you along the way.
Who's got 60 feet of movement?
I do. Once.
But yours is dash, right?
I get it. I do it once. And then I have to not move for a whole turn.
I'm looking at 30 feet, 50 with a wolf.
Yeah, being in
We'll make it work.
being in the presence of giants is a bitch. Movement wise.
Now they're gonna hit you like when you're 10 feet out, so or more.
It is going to be a wild ride next week.
Oh.
We're gonna kick your ass, Jarl. It's 8 minutes later when we get to the other side of the temple. Just wait right there. We're coming.
Oops.
Just yelling at him from the doorway, and he's in the back. You piece of shit.
A boon of speed would come in real handy, wouldn't it?
Is that in the cards? Can I find that in Streamloots?
There might just have to be a blessing of Hermes get added.
Yes.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
We need something.
Special limited edition Frost Giant encounter only card.
Well, on that note, we'll leave once again. Oh, Mr. Harshneggs. If there was a time for one more Roll20 reset, now would be it.
Malacca.
As it cues back up, we will leave on the Harshnag theme moment. We will see you guys next week. Thank you for all of your support night. Thank you. And Ruby's a partner!
Oh yeah.
Let's go!
Hey.
Now we gotta hunt your first sub. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the first one?
Me. No.
Be good to each other, guys. And wash your hands.